Karan was scrolling through his phone when a new voice note popped up from his younger sister, Mira. He frowned and looked up. She was right there, sitting across from him, watching TV. "Why are you sending me voice notes?" he asked casually. Mira looked confused. "I didn't send anything." Karan's chest tightened slightly. "Then what is this?" he said, holding up his phone. Mira shook her head slowly. "I didn't send it." Karan felt uneasy but pressed play anyway. Static filled the speaker for a second. Then Mira's voice came through, shaking, terrified. "Karan, don't react. I'm hiding in the cupboard. Something is sitting in my place." Karan's heart stopped. His grip tightened on the phone. Slowly, he looked up at the girl sitting in front of him. She was still watching TV, smiling faintly, like nothing was wrong. Karan's breathing became uneven. He lowered the volume instantly. "What kind of joke is this?" he whispered. The girl turned her head toward him, too slowly. "What happened?" she asked softly. Her voice sounded normal, exactly like Mira. Karan's mind started racing. His phone buzzed again. Another voice note. His hands were shaking now as he opened it. "Don't look at me," the voice whispered urgently. "It reacts when you realize." Karan's throat went dry, but it was too late. He was already looking. The girl in front of him was now staring directly at him, smiling, but her eyes weren't blinking at all. Karan forced himself to look away, his heart pounding loudly in his ears. "I'm going to the kitchen," he said quickly, trying to act normal. "Okay," she replied calmly. Karan stood up, his legs weak, and walked away without turning back. As soon as he reached the kitchen, he opened the cupboard slowly, his hands trembling. Inside, Mira was curled up, shaking, tears in her eyes. The moment she saw him, she covered her mouth to stop herself from crying out loud. Karan's world shattered instantly. His breathing turned into panic. He slowly stepped back and closed the cupboard again. His hands were ice cold, his mind blank, because that meant the one sitting in the living room wasn't his sister. His phone vibrated again. One last voice note. "It knows you saw me now." Karan's breath got stuck. "Don't come back," the voice continued weakly. "Just leave the house." Karan's eyes filled with tears. His legs refused to move, because from behind him, in the kitchen, he heard it. A soft voice, right next to his ear. Calm. Perfect. "Why would you leave me alone?" Karan froze completely. His body stopped responding, because that voice was coming from behind him now. Not the living room, and not the cupboard. Right next to him. Next to